hope you are ready for some major cleaning motivation. Today I have an hour-long cleaning marathon made up of some of my most recent cleaning videos. I will turn these on and clean in the background just so I have something to motivate me along the way. I hope this gives you all the motivation to get something done in your home today. I really appreciate you clicking on my video and I hope you enjoy.
And purple sky, everything's so bright. 기다려왔어 지금이야. Turn off your phone and off your mind. Look at you so bright. 멈출 수 없어 지금이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up, enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Abby and this week I am putting together some of my most satisfying and favorite clips from my recent cleaning videos. As you can probably tell, I have a bit of a cold, so my voice is not doing the greatest. So I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of talking in this video, and I wanted to include some really good music and just really satisfying clips to get you motivated. I hope you are starting off your week well, and I hope that you stick around. And if you like this kind of content, if you can give me a subscribe and a like, it really helps out my channel. And I want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers that have come in. Oh my gosh, it's so cool to see a growing community on here. So I wanted to say thank you so much. And if you could leave me a comment on what your plans are for the week, if you have any cleaning coming up, if you have anything exciting coming up, please let me know. I do have a video coming out later this week, so if you would ring that bell notification just so you're notified when a new video uploads. But thank you all again for clicking on today's video, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks guys.
Cause you know the world is beautiful, so beautiful. Cause you know the world is beautiful, so beautiful. And I just can't hide how I feel about you. Nothing can take that away. Cause you make the world so beautiful, so beautiful. Cause you know the world is beautiful, so beautiful. And I just can't hide how I feel about you. Nothing can take that away. Cause you make the world so beautiful, so beautiful. Cause you know the world is beautiful. Cause you know the world is beautiful, so beautiful.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Abby, and this week we are doing a video on just everyday mom life, daily cleaning. There's a lot of motivation in today's video, so if you like this content, you can please give me a like, that would be great, and subscribe if you want to see more. So we are going to start out in my bedroom today. As you can see, it's a little cluttered, a little messy. So I want to get started by doing the bed. You'll see here that I'm going to change this pillowcase. So my husband and I like to switch out our pillowcases pretty often. So we went on Amazon and just bought like a 20 pack. It was pretty cheap, of like just gray 100% cotton pillowcases. So we thought it might be good to try out to see if it helps with our skin or anything. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna make the bed, and then we're gonna move on to dusting and just doing some tidying up. And then I do have some laundry that I have to fold. So I don't know what it is about having a made bed. It makes you want to fold the laundry, right? So that's where I always usually I'll dump the laundry out onto our bed or onto the couch and fold it there. We used to have a TV in here. We don't anymore. We found that we typically don't watch TV, and we don't like to have the TV on before bed. So there's no TV back here. So what I'll do is I'll take the laundry and dump it on the couch and do it out there so I can watch a TV show or something, or YouTube while I'm folding. But for today, I'm just going to put it on the bed. It was nice and clean, so it was a nice clean surface to fold the laundry. And then after I do this, we're gonna put some of the laundry away, and then vacuum up, give it a good dusting, and continue on. Oh, I was showing you my shirt. So it says watch for Sasquatches on motorcycles. It's just one of those shirts that I found it last summer at this expo that we went to, and I saw it and I'm like, you know what, I gotta have that. I only wear it around the house, so. But here we are moving on. My son's gonna help here. We are just putting some of my clothes away in my closet, and you can see that little the shelf there that I had my craft supplies on. It's been working really well. It's been in there for almost a month now, and it's been doing well. I really like it in there. So just moving on to dusting off the surfaces. So I will say that the dust collects on these dressers and nightstands so quickly because they are a dark color, and our dog sleeps in here. And I just think that it gets so dusty so quick. So I'm gonna try, I think for the next time I dust this off, is using like a wood polisher to see if that might help kind of have the dust not stick as much. We'll see. I don't know. It definitely does need a good polishing anyways, so I'm gonna try that next time. And then here, this is just my husband's side. He has one of these alarm clocks that they're like the sunrise alarm clocks, and we love it. It is the best way to wake up to an alarm in the morning. It slowly lights, so you can pick like the duration. I think we have it on a 30-minute timer. So it'll start lighting up slowly 30 minutes before your alarm goes off. And the alarm is like, I think you can program it to whatever you want, but the alarm is like a really nice, relaxing, soothing, like nature sounds. It's great. It's not like the abrupt, alarm that's like on your phone or whatever. It works so well. So really would recommend that. But as you can see, I'm gonna vacuum up the floor. It was so bad. I just did this like a week ago, and it needs it already. And you'll see me holding my son. So my son loves the vacuum cleaner. We got him a toy vacuum cleaner not too long ago, and he pushes it around all over the house. And every time that I vacuum, he wants me to hold him. It's just, I don't know if it's soothing to him or what, but when he was little, he used to fall asleep to like white noise, and I used to put the vacuum cleaner sound on, and he would fall asleep to that. So don't know if it's like a comfort thing or what, but it definitely makes vacuuming more interesting, that's for sure. So let me know in the comments if you have young ones or have kids did they enjoy the vacuum cleaner? Because I never would have thought, but he loves it. So moving on to the living room, it just needed a little bit of tidying, and then in this corner here where I have the toys, it just needed straightened up a little bit. It's something that I like to do at the end of the day, just to make the next morning not so bad, is to wake up to at least one tidy room in the house. So it's not too bad, but you'll see here I'm doing the Kleenex holder. I talked about this a few videos ago. My grandmother made those. But anyways, this is the toy corner. I think in an upcoming video I'm going to do my first like toy rotation. So I did a toy rotation video, and I can link that down below, but I want to do like how I rotate the toys. So I went through one rotation already just to try it out, and it's been working super well. I try to really limit the toys that he has access to, because I find that he is too overwhelmed and just doesn't want to play with anything. So I really limit the toys out here, and he really has been playing so well, and it's so much easier to clean up. So you'll see here, it took me hardly any time at all, and it was all put away. So, and he's so young still, so he doesn't need that many toys at once. So I think it helps him out too. Just to not be so overwhelmed. So I don't know if I talked about this before, but this vacuum here, I just bought it last summer. So summer of 2023, and it is the Shark Stratos, and it's the corded version. I've had a Shark for about 6 years now. I had the Shark cordless, like the Rocket, and I really enjoyed that one, but when I bought it, we had a way smaller house, so I could do the cordless and it was no problems. Plus we only had like one area rug in the whole house. Now I like the corded version because I feel like it has a little bit stronger of a suction, and for me, I don't have to worry about charging it, and we have so many more area rugs and just space in general that I find that the corded works better. I love like Shark vacuums. I've had two, and my parents have one, my grandparents have one, my other set of grandparents have one, so they're very reliable, and I feel like they work really well, and they're a decent price. I think I bought this one for like $230, so not bad at all. I can share a link down below, but yeah, the living room looks so much better. And I was using, you'll see here too in a second, I was using the Tinko like shop or mop vac. This one's the iFloor too, so it's a few years old. I got it on sale like 2 years ago from Walmart. I really like the Tinko. I think that it's super easy for like a quick clean. Now I do still like the like mop, like a typical mop to really get a good clean, but this I still think does a really good job, but it's so simple and so easy for like days when I don't have a lot of time, and with a toddler running around, it works perfect. So you'll see here in a second. Yeah, I'm using it again here. It does not have the self-cleaning. I know the newer versions have the self-cleaning, which I think is worth it. I posted a short of me like cleaning the Tinko outside, and I will say that you have to clean it out after every use because it does get really gross, especially the brush roll. But other than that, I really do like it. It's a really good product, and it's really, really good quality. So all in all, I like the Tinko. I like the Sharks. For me, they work really well. So moving on to the kitchen here, no judgment zone. So my kitchen, I'm blessed to have a kitchen. I'll just say that it is. So our house was built in the 90s, and this is the original kitchen as far as we can tell. Our dishwasher's from the 90s, the countertops, the sink. We did change out the faucet, but yeah, it needs a good update. We did get a new fridge a couple years ago, but other than that, it's the original as far as we can tell. Now, like I said, I'm blessed to have a kitchen, but it's not super functional space-wise. So we don't have a pantry, so I have 2 upper cabinets that I use for like food storage, and I have like a little like bar area that my mom and dad gave us a few years ago. It was just an extra set of cabinets, and I do have a hutch in the dining room, but we don't have a lot of cabinet space at all, and the cabinets are super dirty. Like, they have the grease stains on them that I can't get off. We tried when we moved in to really deep clean the cabinets and just never been able to get all of it off, and they just kind of look dingy. And then the countertops are like separated from the wall, like the caulking is like separated, and it's stained. And then there's no backsplash, which I dislike. I really probably should just put a peel and stick backsplash on or something, because grease will splatter onto the wall and I cannot get it clean, because I found out that there is wallpaper behind the paint. So however many owners ago, they painted over wallpaper, and I don't know how to get that off. So I know wallpaper itself is really, really hard to get off, but I don't know how to get wallpaper that's been painted on off. So if you have any recommendations in the comments, please let me know, because I don't know what we're going to deal with it. But yeah, so no wonder it's been so hard to clean. Also, I'm going to show you this cup. My mom got this for me at Disney World. They went a couple weeks ago. It's so cute. Anyways, so no wonder it's so hard to clean, because it's literally sucking up the grease in the wallpaper. So I don't know what we're going to do. We really would love to redo this kitchen, but it's such a big overhaul. Like, the whole thing's going to need redone, and we're probably going to have to get new floors, and it's a big investment, and we just don't really have the means to do that right now. So I keep trying to look at it and just try to figure out what's the best way I can organize and like keep everything looking nice without having to get a whole new kitchen. And just like everything just looks so dingy, and it is what it is. Like I said, I'm blessed to just have a kitchen, but obviously you want it to work well and function well for you. So we try our best. One day we might get a new kitchen, but for right now we use it and it's fine. But yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely, you have to be strategic with organization, because it is pretty small, and we don't have a whole lot of counter space. So we have this counter space next to the sink right here, and the stove is just off to the right, and then to the left of the sink is where I have the drying rack for our dishes. And then we have a little bit of counter space on the other side you'll see on the right side of the stove, but that's really it. And the island that we have in the middle of our kitchen, my husband actually made from a YouTube tutorial. So that was never there. So I'm very thankful to have that, because that is a big area where I do most of my meal prep. But yeah, we don't have a lot of counter space. The cabinets, they're not bad, but like I said, we use 2 really big ones for our food, so that doesn't leave a whole lot for everything else. And they get full so quickly. So like I said, it's functional, but I really wish we had more storage for sure. So yeah, so here's my storage solution for like our fruit and just stuff that goes on the counters. I have 2 baskets. It really doesn't work all that well because stuff will go to the bottom of the basket or it'll get bad and then everything else gets bad. So I have to figure out a new way to organize this stuff. I saw someone, and I can't remember who it was, but they had like hanging fruit baskets that kind of like hung on the side of their counter or their cabinets. So maybe I'll try something like that. Actually, in this area to the right here of the basket, that's where we used to have our old fridge, but we moved it to the other side of the room. So that's where we would eventually like to put a pantry if we ever get to it or are able to redo the kitchen. That's where we'd like to put the pantry. But for right now, this is what works. And yeah, do what works best. And then this is the island I was talking about. Someone gave us that butcher block top, but my husband made this island, and he made it from a YouTube tutorial, and it works really well. It's on wheels. You can add more stuff to it, like hooks and shelves, I guess, underneath if you wanted, but we just have a pretty plain Jane looking one, but it works well for what we need it for.
Wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive.
So on to the last little section in today's video is the dining room. It really just needed a good tidy up. There's a lot that I want to do in this dining room, but for right now, it is what it is. It works well. The table that we have is actually like a counter height table, so it's pretty tall. And we bought it off of Facebook Marketplace. Somebody actually made it. And then my husband made one of the benches. So it works well for us. My husband's very tall, so he wanted a table that he could fit in. And I really like it because it can seat up to 10 people. And we love to have people over, and we love to host. So it works well. It is big. It takes up a lot of space, but we really love that. And we love to have parties and things. So it's what we wanted. But I'm just moving places or things into places that they go. So I usually put them into piles. So if something goes into the nursery or if something goes in the kitchen, I just put it in there and stick it into different piles. And then before you know it, everything's put where it's supposed to be, and then it's just time to really wipe everything up. Honestly, right here, I'm just taking a baby wipe and cleaning it off. With a toddler, just learning how to, eat and stuff. Things get thrown everywhere. It gets sticky, it just gets everywhere. So it's honestly easy. I just keep baby wipes out here, and it's an easy cleanup. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will be back next week with some more cleaning motivation. I do want to do a video on like a cleaning schedule, so I'm going to try to get that out soon. If you guys made it this far, I hope you enjoyed, and if you could leave me a purple heart, that would be great. And I hope you enjoyed. I hope you give me a like and a subscribe to join this little community that I have growing. And I really appreciate you clicking on my video today, and we'll see you next week. Thanks, guys.
Let me show you what love is and why it's beautiful. Just put your body on top of mine, yeah. I'm gonna treat you the same way as other girls who have no shame. No, I die for you. They have been cruel to you, saying things that
Yeah, I'll say it in 100 ways. Please believe me when I say There I go making yet another mistake. It's killing me to see that look on your face. I show some remorse, it's my fault, of course.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Abby and today we are going to be doing just around the house cleaning, just a normal clean with me. We have some deep cleaning that we do have to do, but on the top of my list we have a toy rotation that I'm going to be showing you here in a second. I recently did a toy rotation and I will link that video down below, but this is my second time rotating the toys. So if you enjoy this kind of content, I do a lot of cleaning, organizing, homemaking. Please give this video a like, hit the bell notification so that you can see more content like this, and subscribe if you enjoy this type of stuff. So like I mentioned earlier, this is the second time I'm rotating the toys. So in the first video, I just really wanted to set up the toys how I thought I would like them. So the basic, for me at least, the basic idea for toy rotation is to have a minimal amount of toys out and the toys that you're currently not using stored away. So my son is a year old and he does not need all of his toys out at once. He sometimes is happy just playing with a spatula, but for my sanity, I really wanted to just declutter, like I wouldn't say declutter, but just the area was just so cluttered all the time that we have his toys. So we have toys in his room and out in our living room. And it was really overwhelming, and I found that he really wasn't playing with his toys all that well. So what I did was I did the majority of his toys I put in bins, and I put like toys together, and then I put them in his closet. And then he has a certain amount of toys out, so I maybe switched out a few toys out of each bin, and the amount of toys that I put away, I would grab new ones out to rotate them. So if I put a puzzle away, I would bring out another toy to replace that. So this is his organizer in his room. It's a 6-cube organizer I got from Target. And I have the toys just separated out in bins that are a little bit smaller. And then on each shelf, he either has one bin or 1 to 2 toys, and that's it. And then he has this little garage here with his cars, and that's all I have for in his room. And then this is the section that's out in our living room, and on the bottom here I have a bin just full of like his Fisher-Price Little People, which he really loves, and I have a little barn out and this piano, and that's the only things that I have like sitting out, other than this stacker. But everything else has a spot on the cubes, and that's how I keep them organized. It's so much easier to put away. I noticed that he plays with toys so much better. He does a lot more independent play, and I think it's because he's just not so overwhelmed. And it looks a little bit better, and you don't feel as overwhelmed, and I think it's just better all around. So I really enjoy it. It's really easy. Now, I understand that some people might not have the storage for it. We really don't have the storage for it either. We are definitely running out of space. But in that situation, then we know that we might have to start decluttering toys that he might not use anymore or that are too small. And that's fine. And we do what you gotta do. But you'll see here, I'm just putting away some of the toys that I'm going to be replacing, and I'll just stick those back up in the closet. Now that the toy rotation's finished, so you will notice this is later that day. You can see he was playing in here, so it was working. So now I'm going to just clean up his room. It needed a really good vacuum, and I'm gonna get out the carpet cleaner because it had been at least a month and it definitely needed it. The dog will come in here and try to sleep on his carpet, and we really don't want her to do that, but it happens. The door's open, she does. So it definitely needs cleaned. He's in here a lot more playing, and yeah, the water was disgusting after I dumped it out. So I'm just gonna vacuum here. I'll let you enjoy some of that and enjoy some music.
미안해 되묻지
another mistake. It's killing me to see that look on your face. I show some remorse, it's my fault, of course. Made a million wrong decisions, I'll probably make some more. But 你知道我只想要让你开心，也许我现在说了给你百听 But I swear that you're the only one that I see, yeah. 아름다운 머리부터 발끝까지, yeah. This time I'ma do it right. No doubt 네是我唯一的你爱내 맘을 알아줘 No lie 미안해对不起 Baby I'm sorry for the things that I didn't mean 정말 미안해对不起 Yeah I'll say it in 100 ways Please believe me when I say I'm sorry Over and over again 和你相信看到你出的眼泪 Yeah that's on me 내 사랑하지마 난 멈추지 않아 미안해
This
对不起
is hi.
Baby I'm sorry for the things that I didn't mean Oh why 미안해对不起 If I say it in 100 ways Will you believe me when I say 미안해 Oh tell me what you gonna say 100 different ways to say I'm sorry
First before using the carpet cleaner. And one of the main reasons is that you don't want to clog up the carpet cleaner and you really want it to just focus on cleaning the carpet. Plus, I like to watch Living with Cambria, and Cambria had mentioned that, and it's pretty, I would say it's true, that if you're going to be using the carpet cleaner and you have dust on your floor or any kind of dirt that's dry, you would be making mud because you're mixing the water, you're putting water and carpet solution onto the carpet, and if it's dusty or muddy or dirty, it will turn that dirt into mud. So that's probably a good reason to do it. That sounds pretty convincing. So yeah, so we're just gonna, you can see a couple spots there. Who knows what it is, honestly, at this point. Is it banana? Is it sauce? Who knows? It's fine. It'll get cleaned. No big deal. It's just an area rug. It can be replaced. It's fine. But at least that's what I tell myself. But anyways, we're going to clean the carpets, and then I really did jump around in this video. I am going to be cleaning out the fridge too, which was disgusting. It really needed it. It's something that I need to do once a week. I should clean out my fridge before I go to the grocery store. I used to, I'll say years ago, I used to, and kept up with it, but that's also when my husband and I, it was just the two of us, and we were living in a rental with a very small fridge. So it was a lot easier back then. Nowadays, we're a little bit busier, but that's okay. It's fine. You get to it when you get to it. Life's too short to worry about stuff like that. So you'll see here, yeah, my son was sitting in his high chair. He, and I think I've mentioned this before, is obsessed with the vacuum. So I actually recently just got him at a kids consignment shop. They had a toy Dyson vacuum. It looks like a Dyson stick vacuum. It's so cute, and it actually has suction. Now I will say it doesn't really suction up anything, but it makes a sound just like the vacuum, and he's obsessed. He, since he's been able to walk, has pushed around a toy vacuum. He, when he was little, would fall asleep to the vacuum. I would carry him around because that was the only way I could vacuum, because he just attached to me at the hip, literally. But yeah, he is obsessed with the vacuum. I don't know what it is, if the sound is soothing to him or he just really loves watching me vacuum, but it's really a way for me to calm him down. I'll sit him in his bouncer or sit him in his high chair, or he just walks around with me and helps me. But he really enjoys it. You'll see me here. I think, yeah, I have to jump out the water. Look how disgusting. I just did this probably 3 weeks ago. Horrible. It's disgusting. Ugh. So yeah, moving on to the fridge. It's full. Yeah, and most of that is leftovers, and I will say there was leftovers from Easter in here. It's May. It's May. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. It was disgusting. It started to have a smell, and that's when you know. That's when you know it's time. Yeah, it's bad, but it's all right. Yeah, I was a little upset because I have to take out the disgusting food, and it really wasn't that bad. There was a couple things that were gross. Nothing was moldy, I will say, surprisingly. But yeah, I always feel bad like throwing out some leftovers. There wasn't that many leftovers, but it always grosses me out, leftover food. And I love like Thanksgiving leftovers, Easter leftovers, like ham and turkey and all that kind of stuff. But normal everyday leftovers, my husband will eat it for lunch the next day. I can't. It's something about the cold. It's cold and like the water condensates on top of the lid of the container. I don't know. Let me down below. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you enjoy leftovers, or is it just not your thing? It's just not my thing, but that's all right. Ugh. I'm not going to show you my counters because it's horrible. But looking better already. I'm just going to wipe it down, organize it a little bit. It'll be good as new. Maybe. We'll see how long it lasts. Probably a week. Yeah, I will say we're on day 2 of the fridge being clean, and it's still pretty clean. So that's a win in my book. But yeah, I was saying I put all of the like containers with the leftovers on the counters, and they were already, kind of cluttered from just normal everyday stuff. And with the extra stuff on top of it, oh, it looked bad. It looked bad. But my kitchen gets cluttered pretty quickly, so that's all right. But you'll see here, I'm just wiping it down. So the cleaner that I'm using in the fridge is the Jaws kitchen cleaner. Now they have a more, I think it's all natural cleaner. I think that's what, I don't know if it's, maybe it's non-toxic. I think it's non-toxic, but I wanted to use that in here instead of like a Clorox or disinfectant wipe. It really didn't need disinfecting. It's not like meat had spilled or anything, and you will notice this is the next day because there's fruit salad in there. It's fine. But anyways, I used the Jaws kitchen cleaner and it worked just fine. I would have used the multi-purpose, but I was out of it. So, but yeah, I just wanted something non-toxic, all natural because it was around the food. But if there was a spill or something with meat, I would have used some sort of disinfectant, which Jaws also makes. They make a lot of like the all natural, non-toxic type cleaners that I do like. But yeah, the fridge, it looks so much better. I definitely need some groceries now. But then when I realized I shut it, I was like, oh, that's disgusting. The fingerprints on here. So I'm just using some of the Method stainless steel cleaner. Now this was just the stuff that I had on hand. I have only really used this. I know that I'm pretty sure that maybe Spray Away sells stainless steel, or maybe it's just the window cleaner that people have used on their stainless steel, but it works pretty well. This method works pretty well. You kind of have to buff it out after you put it on there, but typically I would use a microfiber cloth, but I'm just using a paper towel on this one because I was just on a time crunch and just trying to get it done. But it worked really well, and it definitely looks so much better without all the fingerprints. This fridge is the Samsung, I think it's called Bespoke fridge. It's the one that you could pick different colored panels you could put on it. We didn't go for that option. We just went for the stainless steel, but it is huge. I don't know if it's counter depth or it's definitely bigger than our counters. As you can see here, it sticks out a little bit, but we wanted a huge fridge because we've always had just the smaller, freezer on the top, fridge on the bottom. And I love to cook. I make lots of food for we love to host and stuff like that. So we just wanted a big fridge, and I wanted like French doors on the top, freezer on the bottom. And we bought this fridge in 2022, and we really like it. You do have to, make sure you keep up with like the ice maker, like emptying out the ice every once in a while and doing the water filter. But I will say, I know Samsung fridges have a bad reputation, so knock on wood, we've really enjoyed it. And it has like a beverage center. I didn't show it in this video, but it has like a water pitcher that fills up with water, which I use all the time. And it has like a normal, like you could stick your cup up to it and it comes out. But I really like the water pitcher. It works really well and it fills up, I'm able to just fill up stuff real fast. So I like it. It's nice. It works. So knock on wood, it's doing really well. But now I'm just cleaning off my appliances because I was on a roll. And I'm just using that kitchen cleaner. It's like a degreaser. Just using that again on the outside of my stove. I really need to clean the inside of my oven so bad. So maybe in the next video, I'll be doing a deep clean of the oven and the inside of the microwave, stuff like that. But yeah, we're almost to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I know it's kind of a random, kind of around the house cleaning, but that's what I was able to get done this week. But if you enjoy this type of content, please stick around, give me a subscribe and a like. I'd love to have you around, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I so enjoy, seeing your comments, and we have a few new subscribers, so thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. This is something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and I'm finally doing it, and it's just making me happy. It's so much fun. So we'll see you next week. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Abby, and today we are doing a around the house cleaning, getting it all done. I have a lot of stuff that I have to get done. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to pack my beach bag. We are going to an amusement park that has a water park, and I needed to get this stuff prepared. And also I have to cut up a bunch of fruit for snacks. And then when we get back, I have a bunch of cleaning to do. So if you like cleaning, homemaking, organizing, stuff like that, I hope you stick around. I hope you give this video a like if you do enjoy it. Subscribe if you like that kind of stuff, and turn on that notification bell so you are notified of any upcoming uploads. So I hope that you enjoy today's video, and I hope it gives you some motivation. So I do want to start off by saying I do apologize if you hear any background noise. I have my son with me, and he is playing, and I have my dog who's also playing, and it's storming outside. So it is just a noisy day here, but I am packing up this beach bag. Like I said, we are going into an amusement park here, and this amusement park has a water park attached to it. So I have to pack a bunch of stuff, and I found this bag at Target. It was 12 bucks, I think. It's from the Sun and Shade collection. I don't know. I needed a bigger bag that was a beach bag, and this also is a backpack. So I thought it worked really well, and it holds all of our stuff, has a zipper pouch. I was pretty happy about it. So now moving on to some prep for snacks for our trip. It's just a one-day trip, but it's supposed to be very, very hot. So I am packing some fruit. So this is how I cut my watermelon. Don't come at me. I don't know. This is just how I've been doing it. I will say it does not create a lot of waste. I know it looks like it is, but the skin was very thick. So this is just what's easier for me. I do have a really, really sharp knife, so that helps. But I just do it this way. There's plenty of other ways you can do it, but it's just how I do it. But I'm packing some watermelon, blackberries, blueberries, and grapes. And what I do is I take a little cooler. At this park, they welcome picnicking. It's a big part of the experience. So we are packing our own food.
Shiny lights and purple sky, everything's so bright. 기다려왔어 지금이야. Turn off your phone and off your mind. Look at you so bright. 멈출 수 없어 지금이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up, enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to.
So these little containers I'm using, we got from Amazon. Highly recommend. They keep your fruit very, very crisp and fresh. You can use the little baskets to wash them. They're just so great. We have a bunch of different sizes. I'll have to remember to link those. But here I'm just switching out my purse. So my little one's a little bit bigger, so I don't necessarily use a diaper bag per se, but I use like little backpacks. So I was just switching it to a smaller one just so I didn't have to carry around so much stuff. So I'm just switching this out, getting it a little bit more organized, just trying to take the essentials, which is like wipes, some like emergency Tylenol, some Band-Aids, a diaper, just the stuff that you would need if you were going out for a day. I was just showing you that little tissue holder my grandmother made. Very talented seamstress. But yeah, so I'm just packing up my park bag.
Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up, enjoy your ride.
So hello everyone. It is a Monday. Is it Monday? Yeah, it's Monday. It is almost 100 degrees outside. I just got home a little while ago. My husband is actually out baling hay today with family. We were out, but since I have a little one, we didn't want to be out too long because, like I said, it is almost 100 degrees with like 95% humidity. So it feels like, I don't know, 110 degrees. I don't know what that comes out to be. But it is so hot. I look like a mess. Oh, man. But I have a lot of cleaning to do. We went to an amusement park this past weekend and it had like a water park attached to it. So I have a lot of like clothes that I gotta wash, bathing suits. I gotta clean out the back of the car because it has a bunch of stuff in it from this weekend. I have to catch up on so much laundry. We were basically gone all weekend and then it was Father's Day. So we just had a busy weekend. I didn't get a lot of time to reset the house or anything. I got a basket of laundry at my feet right now that needs folded before my son gets to it and helps fold it or unfold it all. And yeah, so I want to say though, if you are coming from Kimmy's channel, thank you so much. That means so much to me. First, thank you to Kimmy. That is just amazing to have her shout out my channel. I've been watching her forever and she's great. I love her and I love Erin. So thank you so much for the shout out and thank you to everyone who has come to my channel or has subscribed. That is amazing. So thank you guys so much. That means so much to me. So yeah, let's get started. So here is the mound of laundry. So this is all clean laundry, by the way. Some of it has been folded. Sorry if you hear the thunder in the background. But some of it has been folded. And it's just kind of hanging out here on the couch because, like I said, super busy weekend. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to fold the rest of it. And then what I do is I separate it out from person. So my husband's, my son's, and mine. I put them in different baskets or I put them in different piles. And that is the easiest way for me to get the laundry at least a little more like controllable, I guess. A little easier to put away, I'll say. So there's a tip, just separate the laundry out. I'm sure that's pretty well known, but that's just what I do to help me get it under control. And I also wanted to say, if you were coming from Kimmy's channel, hello. I've been reading all of your comments. I'm so excited that you guys are here. I love her. I love Erin. I love their channel. She's just so super sweet, and I'm so happy that she was able to shout my channel out. That is so much appreciated. And I will leave a link to her channel down below. And I just think her content is so great. Like, she gives me so much inspiration to get stuff done around my house and to update it, and just, it's wonderful. So if you want to just bring a little bit of happiness and sweetness into your life, I will put her channel down below. So the laundry is just never ending. So I definitely have to wash some sheets today. We will get to that in a second. But moving back onto the couch, I'm just taking the rest of the clothes and putting them in the areas where they go, trying to get this space cleaned off, and then we are going to clean the rest of the living room, because let me tell you, this was, for me, causing me the most stress because it's where we are all the time. So I just wanted to get this stuff picked up. And it was the most random things that were out, because my son, toddlers, they get into random stuff. So I have this little basket here that I'm going to be calling my banister basket. I'm just going to be putting stuff that does not belong in this room in that basket, so I don't get distracted by taking it to another space. And so when I'm done, the banister basket that sits on my banister, because I always have stuff on there anyways, will have stuff for other areas. So when I'm cleaning that basket out, I can just take it to wherever it belongs, but I can just focus on this one area. And hopefully that helps.
Yeah, I'll say it in 100 ways. Please believe me when I say I'm sorry. There I go, making yet another mistake. It's killing me to see that look on your face. I show some remorse.
So I will say, since I've become a mom, that grabbing baby wipes to wipe stuff down has been my biggest thing that I've done. They're so quick and easy. Also, here's my banister basket. All that stuff had to go someplace else. And then me forgetting that I needed a laundry basket. But yeah, so I was able to take that stuff elsewhere, and it did not distract me. So I like that. Now I'm just getting those sheets washed and getting some laundry done. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, what I need to be washed. If I'm cleaning, I usually like to start a load of laundry, just because it does the work for me in the background, and I can just cycle through the clothes pretty easy. But I wanted to show you, this is my laundry room that I'm hopefully redoing soon. Give me some ideas. What should I do? Storage stuff, organization. Should I put shelves back here? What are your thoughts? I need some ideas, but this is where I want to redo.
Baby, I'm sorry for the things that didn't mean to worry. If I say it in 100.
So nowadays I'm always vacuuming with just one hand because my son just loves the vacuum. So I'm going to finish up vacuuming here in the living room and in the dining room area. It just needs it at least 2 or 3 times a week. And, you know, we come through this back door when we're watering the garden and taking the dog out. So it sees a lot of activity and a lot of dirt. So, and I was just sucking everything up with the vacuum too. But the vacuum I'm using is the Shark Stratos. I will have it linked down below. I love it. It is a corded vacuum, but I really like the Shark brand. I think it's very good quality and the suction is great. So I just wanted to give you guys an idea of the mess that I have going on. So as I'm cleaning up the rest of the area, like everything else looks really nice. The floors are swept. This has been piling up. So this is like dishes from all around the house, dishes from lunch today, dinner last night, breakfast this morning, some random, like this is a phone from high school that my son was playing with. It doesn't even turn on. Like just some random things. I found this in the toys. Yeah, so it's stuff like this happens, especially if you have little ones or you're just super busy. It happens. So it's okay. It's perfectly fine. Yes, my living room looks pretty good. It looks clean. And if you're watching the video and you only watched that far, or I only included like the living room, you would only see that part. And you would think my whole house looks like that. It does not. And I will say my kitchen looks pretty bad as well. That will be in another video. I just can't get all that done today. But yeah, I wanted to just show you this, and it's perfectly fine. A lot of this is just stuff that I just have to throw away, like wipes that I was wiping down my son's high chair and stuff like that. But it's perfectly fine. It will get cleaned. Don't worry, I'm going to clean it right now. But this has been like this for at least 24 hours because we've had such a crazy busy couple days. We're helping family bale hay. It's been 100 degrees, so when we're done doing that, I make supper and that's it. So yeah, this is I just wanted to show you real life. Also, in the comments, if you guys could tell me, so I got a bunch of these from my mom, who got them from my great-grandmother. I know what they are, but I'm just curious if anyone in the comments knows what these little characters are. Let me show you. I have more. Yeah, so here they are. I need to dust this. But yeah, it's a bunch of little characters. If you guys know what they are, please let me know. I'm curious to see if anyone knows what they are. Yeah, I thought I should mention that this is just real life, and I'm trying to keep it very real with you guys. This is what happens. But anyways, I'm just going to clean this off. But we are getting towards the end of the video, and I just wanted to say thank you for taking time out of your day for watching my video today. If you liked it, I hope you stick around and subscribe if you haven't already. Give it a like, share it with your friends. And thank you so much to Kimmy for shouting me out, and thank you to all of the subscribers that came over from her channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And thank you for Fitville for sending me those shoes and sponsoring today's video. And I thank you guys for supporting me. If I do have a sponsored video, that means a lot to me, and it helps to support my family and my channel. So thank you so much. I'm just going to finish cleaning this up, and that will be it for today. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.